guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Theo. Welcome to my updated studio apartment tour. I want to say about like 2 years ago, I did an apartment tour, but I have kind of changed some things, some furniture, have added things, as well as artwork and all that fun stuff. So I just want to give an updated studio apartment tour. I live in Lower Manhattan, specifically Battery Park, and this has been my first and only New York City apartment ever. I've lived here for 3 years now, and my lease ends August 1st of this year, and unfortunately, there is a 98% chance that I'm going to have to move out just because the rent is so high, and I have a feeling that when they send me a new contract, it's just going to get higher, and I have to be financially responsible, obviously. But fortunately, I will be moving in with my best friends, Nina and Giselle. We already kind of like have an idea of where we want to live and how we want to like decorate and all that fun stuff. So maybe in the fall, you'll be getting a new apartment tour. Who knows? Like I said, I do live in a studio apartment, downtown Battery Park. Super blessed with this apartment. It is everything I've ever wanted and more. But yeah, let's get into it. When you first walk into my apartment, this is what you see. And don't comment on the slant of the chalkboard wall. I know that it's slanted. I put it up with a stool and I thought I was doing so good. It's not. But I have my friends come in and like sign and everything. So nothing crazy. And then obviously we have like some just jokes going around the friend group as well. And then to your left, I have chalk markers, regular markers, pong balls, my sunglasses, camera, and then just a bunch of other stuff in this bed. Then immediately to your right, I have this that my friend Megan painted for me my freshman year of college when we were dorming. And then down here, I painted this. It's paint by the number. My apartment is filled with a couple paint by the number art that I've done. It's so relaxing to me and I freaking love it. And I'm like, I need to display it. So it's right there. I thought it was very fitting that the Times Square painting was right under this. And then immediately to the floor, I have my gym bag and my work bag. So when I go to the gym, I just grab it out. Same thing with my work bag in the morning. I don't have to think about it. Everything is already filled. I just grab it and go. Right above the door is a lot of film photos that I have of my friends and I. I am such a little film geek when it comes to taking photos. And how I do it is that when I finish a roll, I go get it developed. And then I pick my favorite photos from there. And I replace the photos that I'm like tired of seeing or that are just like a little outdated and stuff like that. So I have more of those throughout my apartment. Immediately to the left of my apartment is my bathroom. When you walk in, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna have to explain what this is because I have so many people asking me what the shower curtain is, and it's headphones with just like graffiti on it because I think it's so funny because I always perform in the shower, so I'm like, I got music going. And then down here, I have the Get Naked sign, which is kind of dirty. I need to wash that. And then right behind me is where I hang up my towels. I have a lot of space. I have 3 medicine cabinets in my bathroom, which is so useful, but I still feel like it's not enough. So I bought this little cart, and I definitely recommend if you need more space for certain things to definitely get it. It's so good. That's an extra toothbrush for one of my friends who always spends the night. So he has it here. When I got it for him, he was like, yeah, long time coming. It's only been like 2 years. And I was like, yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. Then I have this paint by the number that I did, which I think is so funny because I love reading. And then this dog looks like my friend's Annie's dog, so which is why I picked it, and it's right there. And then right here to the left is this painting that Annie actually painted for me for my birthday a couple years back. Then when you walk out of the bathroom, right here, this is my coat closet. I have like 13 different types of puffer jackets, so they're all in there. And then I have my suitcases and cleaning supplies and all that fun stuff that goes with it. This bag right here, I call it the celebrity bag because it's a bag full of things that people leave in my apartment. So if like, I know they're coming over, I'm like, look for your stuff there. Or if I know them when I see them, I just take it and dump their stuff to them. And right next to the coat closet, I have this other paint by the number that I did. And the reason that I picked this one is because it says follow your dreams. And not in the corny type of like, oh my gosh, follow your dreams, everything is possible. No, more of the spin songs by Mac Miller that starts, follow your dreams. I want to get a mansion. As you can see, I thought it was just really funny. But That's just me. I don't know. Then to the left of this closet is my actual closet, and I have all my tote bags hung up there, and then obviously more film photos that I have everywhere. So it gives me a lot of variety to just kind of like pick and choose which photos I want to take out of there when I get new rolls developed. And then all of my tote bags. I am very blessed because I have a lot of closet space. This is 3 doors full of closet space, and when you first walk in, it's a walk-in closet and then just so much space. But me being me, I feel like it's not big enough. I have a bag of clothes full in there that I don't have space for in the closet. So like it's like the film photos. I pick and choose which one goes up. So I would show you guys, but it's a little messy. So actually, I'll show you. I'll just take out the mess out. Open the first door. This is what it looks like. I have to do laundry, obviously, because there's like shelves that are like kind of opening up. But this is where all my bags are. I have a lot of storage up there. All my clothes go down this way. And then my bathing suits are in this bag, and then my hats are in this bag as well. And then I have more storage up there. So I do have a lot of space, but I need to do more laundry, which is when it fills up. So that's going to be a later today problem. Then immediately to the right of the closet and left of the coat closet is my bar cart and bookshelf. These are all the books that are in my TBR, and then books that I've finished, plus all the alcohol fun stuff. And then over here on top is my Biscuit Ross. He's my puppy back home, and I got that on Etsy, I think, where I submitted a photo of him and they like hand painted it, which is really nice. It's really pretty. I love him, so I get a little piece of him here. And then up here, I put that up for Christmas decorations like 3 years ago, and I just never took them down. I think it adds a little bit of pizzazz. To the left, I have my kitchen. I have my Nespresso machine, my frother. If you hear the water, it's because I'm doing dishes right now. Another paint by the number that I did. I have an ice machine. If you live in New York City, you know that most freezers don't make ice in your home, so I have to get one. And then this is probably my favorite part of my apartment. My friend Riyadh and I painted each other, and then we did that thing where you like switch on and off between paintings. And I just think it's so funny. I feel like it's like a little like, I feel like a mom's fridge. And then this little girl that I used to babysit, we painted together, we colored together, and then I put it up as well because she gave them to me. I will say, I feel like for a studio apartment, I have a really decent sized kitchen because I have friends that live in 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms, and their kitchens are really, really small, probably half the size of mine, as well as my neighbor. When I used to have my hot neighbor, but he moved out a year ago. I went to his apartment, and his studio was bigger than mine, but the kitchen literally was like, I don't know, like take out this much. So like from the fridge here was his kitchen, which is really crazy, but he had a bigger apartment. Anyway, as you exit the kitchen, you have another bookshelf because I needed to get another one because I didn't have enough room in the original one. So to start, I have more film photos, Polaroids, my friend Nina's business card. I also have this glass with Bible verses. I have to like put it down for you to be able to like really read it. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I also did not take the sticker off when I built this. Oopsie daisies. And then me and my friends Megan and Bella. This is Reese. Freaking love Reese. Let me tell you the story behind that picture. When I go out with my friends, if they ask for my film camera, I let them have it. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I got my film developed, and it was this picture of Reese with like 3 or 4 people that I very strongly dislike. And I was like, why the hell did someone take a picture of them, knowing that like, I don't even think my friend group is friends with them. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, well, like, I don't want to waste the picture. So I ripped around it and saved Reese. So that's why I have Reese right there. And then I have my best friend from home, Callum, right there. And then the whole bookshelf, Rebecca Yarros has become my favorite author, and I have so many more books of hers to read. So I dedicated a whole shelf to her. This is where I keep my rings. I have a stamp for my books, and then just rolls of film. This shelf right here is my series shelf, where when I read series, I just put them here. Nina has the first book of the Maple Hill series, so womp womp. Then this right here is the shelf of books that I read but I did not like. So if anyone ever comes over and they're like, oh, look, I want to read a book, I'm like, take any of these because I need more space. And then this is my little like God section. If you're a book girly, you know you have gone through your Colleen Hoover phase. I went through my Colleen Hoover phase. And I tried to get into Taylor Jenkins Reid, but her books are a hit or miss. So this is my little shelf dedicated to them. Then I was supposed to get a fish in here and I just never did. And then these are markers for coloring. Then to the right of this, I have my calendar, and then this is just groceries that I need to get. And then I have my keys. This is when I went to go to the driver era. And then this picture of Annie. Last year, my friends and I had an ugly Christmas sweater party and I hosted it. And one of our friends showed up with just a sweatshirt and then that picture of Annie. And I came back the next day and the picture was just there and I left it there. Right from the bookshelf, I have my electric guitar. And then over here, I call this my storage bin because I have flashcards, more paint by the numbers, jewelry box. This is where like my iPad and my computer stays. It's a bunch of things. I have my speaker, my record player, my alarm clock, and then I have my amp. And then right above the amp, I have my TV. Then I have my table. And then right next to the table, I have my full-length mirror, which I don't honestly use a lot, like ever. Then I have a bin of blankets over here. And then this is where it gets crazy. When you open this window, this is the view from here. The other side is Jersey. And then all of that is Battery Park. And then right to the right is my record wall, which I did this on my own. I was so excited to decorate this wall and I was like, I need my records here. And then I have my guitar. This is the guitar that I use the most. I don't really use my electric guitar. And then this is the mistletoe from the Christmas party that I just never got rid of. But I freaking love this wall so much. And then over here is my couch. And my couch is also a futon, so like when people spend the night, like they can sleep there if they want, or they can sleep in the bed with me. I don't really care. So it's just decorated like that. And then I have this mirror that, if you can tell, I cannot see myself out of. If I go like this, there. But normally no. And then my little lamp. And then this is my favorite part of my apartment. I sit here and read all the time, and that's why I have that pillow there, so I can just sit there comfortably. Also, when I sit and pray here, I love to just look out the window. And I realized how much I have to be grateful for. And I just, even though like New York is like such like a man-made city with all the buildings and skyscrapers and everything, looking out the window just shows me how much God loves us. It's just insane. But let me show you the insanity of this view. This is the whole view. Down there. And then if you look out to your right, get a clear view of the Freedom Tower. I love being able to experience all the seasons from my window. In the fall, I get to see all the different colored leaves, as well as when it snows in the winter. It's just so beautiful, everything covered in snow. And now it's spring, and I don't know what these trees are called. These are cherry blossoms, right? I don't know, whatever these trees are called. They're beautiful. But like, just one more time for this insanity of a view. Anyway, come back into the living room. And to my right is my nightstand. I have my gratitude journal and then both of the books that I'm reading plus water, because I always need water. If you are thinking of renting a studio apartment, or you have a studio apartment but you don't know how to really separate the living room and the bedroom, I strongly recommend measuring the space between your couch and your bed, because a night table just really like does all the difference. I had seen a video of someone when I had first like was looking into this apartment, that they had like not a flex wall, but like a divider, and it was like shh. And I was like, no, obviously you need to do what's best for you, but for me, I love an open space layout, and this is what gave me that. And I just felt like the other one would have made me feel kind of enclosed. Then obviously we have my bed and just some decoration right there, nothing crazy. I've had this bunny since I was probably like 2 years old. And then underneath my bed is my pong table. When you live in a studio apartment, you know that every single inch of space matters. That is pretty much my studio apartment tour. I'll give you guys a little quick 360 of it. Like I said, I do understand how blessed I am to live in an apartment like this. Although, you know, the price is increasing and it's so astronomically expensive to live here. I know the running joke of New Yorkers is that we live in a shoebox. I could not be more grateful that this was my first ever apartment. Also, if you guys want to watch my original studio apartment tour. I believe it's the first video of my homepage on YouTube, as well as I have a playlist called home tours that you're more than welcome to go see as well. But thank you guys so much for watching my studio apartment tour. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.